Hello world, it's Godzilla with you once again. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is the big one. The Godzilla vs. Kong trailer has finally dropped. As of this recording, the trailer just came out like 10 minutes ago. We're gonna get right into the trailer reaction, and then I'm gonna give you guys my opinions on it, and we can discuss it a little bit further after that. But let's get right into it, so check it out.
Surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind. A gigantic beast, cavalcade of electrifying horror.
Alright guys, starting the trailer now. Big explosions, okay.
It's our only chance.
Fleet.
We have to take it.
Kong is being transported, okay.
We need Kong. The world needs him. To stop what's coming. And this child. She's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so
Okay,
I made a promise to protect her.
of course, as a child.
And I think that in some way, Kong did the same.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Godzilla. Uh-oh.
It's Godzilla.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh.
These are dangerous times. Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
Whoa.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion. The myths are real. There was a war.
There's Warbat.
And they're the last ones standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Oh.
Who bows to who? Nobody gonna stop with me. Here we go.
Kong bows to no one.
His axe. Oh. Wow. 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 I'm literally in shock. That was the trailer for you guys. And that was crazy. That was epic. Our first images of the film. Obviously some TV spots did come out recently, so they did see some of the segments. So like Kong's axe, that was already in the TV spots. But now we finally got to look at the plot. Now, there's still some things we don't really know yet, right? Like what is it that they need from Kong? Who is this little girl that Kong is connected to? Also, why is Godzilla a bad guy all of a sudden, right? Because I had a feeling like, why are they gonna fight? What's the conflict here? And it seems now Godzilla has become a villain. Ironically, after like so many movies where Godzilla was kind of first anti-hero-ish and then a hero, now he's actually become a villain. Not a villain, but a threat to the humans, which is what he was in the original King Kong versus Godzilla. So Legendary's Godzilla has kind of come full circle to what the original Godzilla was, which was like a threat to humans instead of like their savior. And that kind of makes sense because otherwise like Kong and Godzilla are not necessarily villainous creatures, right? They usually protect something. Is Godzilla protecting something? Or is he just a villain? I mean, why does Godzilla go after Kong on the aircraft carrier? We got to see Warbat, so Warbat will be in the film. Now, I'm not sure if that sequence was a flashback because they mentioned some kind of great war, or if that's actually what happens in the film. But there's something happening underneath the planet that is causing Godzilla to go on a rampage, and it's going to cause them to fight. We also see sequences from the big fight in Hong Kong, so there's supposed to be a big battle in Hong Kong. That's already been, I believe that might be the final showdown of the film, I'm not sure. And the film is promoted as One Will Fall. And so there is kind of a big leaning towards one of these guys is not going to make it. Right? That is kind of, this is it. This is the ending. of one of these guys, right? That's kind of the way they've been pitching and marketing this thing. Now, does that mean one of them will die? One will fall? One could get their butt kicked, but doesn't mean that they actually die or anything, right? So don't take that too seriously. It's market. But the good news is the film is very much Godzilla vs. Kong, right? There's no real other monsters featured in, and it's just about them. It does seem like there's these characters focused on Kong's story with other characters focused on Godzilla's story, and they brought back Millie Bobby Brown, and she's kind of apparently now following Godzilla, I guess, trying to figure out why he's going on a rampage. But the question is, why do they need Kong, right? They start out saying, like, we need Kong, the world needs Kong, but for what? So there's something happening. And of course, the big question is, where does, who fit into all of this, right? We shall see what happens. Looks like there's tons of action. The trailer does not hold back. The trailer's just like, here's the fight. The movie knows that we're here to see Godzilla and Kong fight, and they definitely presented that. But this is our very first look at the film. So its glory. There's Kong's axe. So if you think that's silly, well, there it is. It's actually in the film. For months now, people thought the toys were inaccurate. It turns out they're much more accurate than we expected, because Kong has an actual axe, and Kong actually does manage to punch Godzilla in the face. A lot of people were saying that Godzilla anticipated the punch. No, Kong really punches him in the mouth and knocks him off the ship. But then Godzilla just blows up the ship, so they're definitely going toe-to-toe with each other. And I know all the Kong haters are upset that Kong seems to be able to match Godzilla, but Kong is a lot tougher than you would think. And they're presenting Godzilla as a bad guy, which I actually kind of like that, because I think it does bring back the Godzilla that's more of a force of nature versus humans than the good guy savior Godzilla balance of nature kind of thing that they've been leaning towards in the first film, but they've been moving away from that. At the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, one of the character remarks, "Oh, good thing he's on our side." And another one says, "For now." And so Godzilla is a force of nature in these films, right? He's not on humanity's side, he's more on nature's side. The humans must have done something to upset him enough that he would go on a rampage against them. Also, there's nothing more iconic, more classic than Godzilla destroying the military and destroying cities. I miss that a little bit. We haven't gotten that from the MonsterVerse Godzilla. For the most part, it hasn't really destroyed any. I mean, in his battles with other monsters for sure, and he was a bit antagonistic in parts of King of the Monsters. Especially 2014, he doesn't really try and hurt humans. They're just kind of in his way. He doesn't try and go out of his way to destroy them. But in this film, Godzilla is much more destructive. Godzilla's kind of on a rampage, which I really like that, because that goes back to the original Godzilla as an antagonistic force of nature that humans have to deal with. Look, the film looks fun, it looks silly, and it looks like there's going to be just a big epic fight. I don't know yet how great the film will be. I do think it will be quite enjoyable. Now, having just checked some screenshots, some people are saying that might be Mechagodzilla, and that does kind of make sense, but that's probably not Kong, and I don't think that's Godzilla, and Godzilla wouldn't have red lights like that. Wow, that's crazy. And that would make sense, because I think that's the final sequence in Hong Kong, which is apparently supposed to be the big final battle. As of now, we just have a trailer. I don't know if later on we're going to get more toy reveals. We'll have to see how the marketing promotion will continue. Anyway, that's been my reaction to the trailer. It's finally here. The movie's only 2 months away. Crazy. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. Are you still really excited about this film, or how do you feel about it? Has this sold you yet? Has this disappointed you? Or has this made you more excited? If you guys like this video, give it a like, and also subscribe to see more content like this. It always helps the channel. Share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.